Thanks, Haley. Looks like we have some opportunity for refreeze there. And with slick surfaces this winter, some people enjoy it, but it can spell disaster for our senior citizens. We're joined now with Dr. Benjamin Chan of the New Hampshire Department of Health and Human Services. Dr. Chan, how serious of a concern are falls for seniors in this winter time?
Well, thank you for having me. Falls are actually a very serious concern. They're one of the leading causes of both fatal and non-fatal injuries in our older adult population. Falls can lead to a range of injuries, anywhere from simple bruises and cuts to more serious injuries like hip fractures, head trauma, head bleeds. To give you some numbers, about 1 in 3 adults aged 65 and older will fall in their lifetime. In 2013, there were 2.5 million ER visits around the country for fall-related injuries, and this led to about 730,000 hospitalizations. And falls on a yearly basis cause about 23,000 deaths a year. All of this totals about $30 billion in direct medical costs. So it's definitely a concern. In New Hampshire, there are more than 10,000 hospitalizations or ER visits a year due to falls, and on average about 100 deaths due to fall-related injuries every year.
What are some of the wider implications? Say you break a bone, that's one thing, but if someone's laid up, what happens over that period of time?
That's a good question. I mean, falls can have a number of impacts, anywhere from causing people to be scared of falling or physical injuries, both of these of which can limit physical activity, limit mobility, can lead to deconditioning, and then increase the risk of falling yet again, or the immobility can cause other medical complications. So hip fractures are actually a good example. More than 90% of hip fractures are caused by falls. I believe it was 2010, there were 250,000 hospitalizations from hip fractures. And it's estimated that about 1 in 5, or about 20% of patients who have a hip fracture will die within a year from their hip fracture for a variety of medical reasons, medical complications. The good news is that the rate of hip fractures is decreasing both in New Hampshire and nationally. The cause is not totally known, but the concern is that as our adult population ages, the total number of falls and hip fractures, as an example, will be increasing.
What about prevention? What can we do to make sure our senior citizens do not fall this winter?
So there are some simple steps to take. One of the most effective is to make sure people stay physically active, exercise, maintain their strength and balance. Polypharmacy, meaning too many medications or medication side effects, can also be a contributing factor. So people are encouraged to talk to their doctor, talk to a pharmacist, review their medication list to make sure that they're not having any side effects or interactions. And then also, the last thing is to really look at your home and make sure there's no places where you can get tripped up and fall. Clutter, loose rugs or carpets, animals can be a cause.
All right, Dr. Benjamin Chan, thanks so much for the information.
My pleasure. Thank you.